What's up guys, CJ here and welcome back to another all-new Hybrid Network News Flash. If you missed the news a couple months back, Deadpool 2 is getting a re-release in theaters this Christmas with a little bit of a twist. You see, the movie is going to be scrubbed down from its original R rating, removing some of the violence, language, and content that earned it that rating, and is instead going to be brought down to a PG-13 level. But that raises two interesting questions about the re-release. Why and how they're going to go about doing this. The first one is pretty simple. We actually already know exactly why they're doing this. The second part is a little bit more complicated, but we do have some details straight from an exclusive report in Deadline. But let's start with the why. It's actually really simple. Put simply, a re-release obviously is going to make more money for the studio. Re-editing it and adding some more content is going to make it more viable to an audience. If you can tell them that there's something new that they're going to see in this version, that means you're probably going to get more people to go see it. It also potentially allows for the film to be released in China. That's right, Deadpool and Deadpool 2 both were not ever aired in that country because of the strict regulations they have regarding both the amount of foreign films they allow in every year and the content of those films. It's very heavily policed. A PG-13 Deadpool 2 would absolutely have a better chance of finally being screened in that country. But how is this going to be different? Well, Deadline actually came through really clutch with a ton of details about this. They revealed that the movie is going to be called Once Upon a Deadpool. It's going to open in theaters on December 12th and run until Christmas Eve. And yes, there is actually going to be new footage in this film. We're not sure exactly how much is going to be new, but the film is actually going to be conveyed through a very interesting plot device, what they call a framing device here, which is going to see Deadpool reading the events of Deadpool 2 as a story to Fred Savage. And if you don't get that homage, it's a little bit of a reference to Princess Bride. In that movie, Fred Savage was a child, sick in bed. His grandfather comes in to read him a story, that story being The Princess Bride, which is how the plot is conveyed. So for this new Deadpool 2 edit, they're basically going to have Deadpool reading the story to Fred Savage. Whether this is played completely straight up as Fred Savage still quote-unquote a kid, even though he's now much older, or if this is him kidnapping Fred Savage, as Ryan Reynolds has joked about, we're not quite sure. And if you're worried about this being a shameless cash grab and don't really want to go spend money to see it again, believe it or not, there is actually a charity component to this. Specifically, they're going to be donating $1 for every ticket sold to the charity Fuck Cancer, which they're renaming Fudge Cancer to better fit the PG-13 film. So it's kind of nice to see that they're obviously doing this as a way to make money, but they're not just taking it all for themselves. They're going to take some of it and give it back out to a charity, especially as Ryan Reynolds said in this article, it's the season of giving. But let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think about this move? Does this make it more likely that you go see Once Upon a Deadpool, or are you kind of just gonna maybe wait to see if they release it on DVD? That's gonna do it for me here though. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like if you like what you saw, subscribe for more great content every single day, and consider turning on your notifications to be alerted every time we upload a new video. Signing off, this is CJ, and I'll see you next time.